when she's not advocating for international justice. Our guest is creating bold, abstract, and contemporary art. We're happy to be joined by local artist and recent doctoral graduate, Dr. Sarah Laverone. Dr. Sarah, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations. I mean, there's a lot of layers that we're going to unpack here, but first I want to start with your art. So you launched Sarah Laverone Art LLC fairly recently. When did you launch that?
That was in March of 2025.
Okay, so what finally made you take that leap of faith and launch that?
So I think a lot of it is just I had 5 years of paintings kind of piling up, and I started deciding that it was time for me to try to, dabble into my art career. And really everywhere I went to galleries visiting, they kept asking about my website, and I was like, so that's what really prompted me.
Yeah,
there's a need.
Yeah, I mean, I would be asking about your website too. Your work is absolutely incredible, and you said you had 5 years of painting kind of piling up. So when did you start really painting seriously?
So I would say about 2020. When I started my journey with my master's in fine art and painting.
And where did that inspiration come from? Did it run in the family?
My grandmother actually taught me how to paint when I was younger, oil painting.
Okay.
And she did a lot of landscapes, which I think I give props to artists who do landscapes. It's quite a talent.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So all of these paintings are oil?
Yes.
Okay, and now these three on the sides of us look similar, and this one is kind of an outlier. So talk about, what do you call these paintings here?
So these three paintings are part of a stained glass series that I'm completing right now, called Let There Be Light. And the inspiration comes from an abstraction of stained glass. Yeah.
They're absolutely beautiful. And now tell us a little bit about this painting with this beautiful, beautiful girl right there.
Sure. This is GG1. This was a chihuahua I had for almost 15 years, and she passed. And this was one of my favorite portraits of her, just out shopping and having lunch one day, and I really wanted to paint it and capture it.
And I find it interesting, so this is GG1. Is there a GG2?
Yes.
Okay.
And that you can find that on the website.
On the website, yes. Perfect. Okay. And now I want to talk about your legal background, your extensive legal work. So you started painting seriously in 2020, but before that, that work was your main focus. So talk to us, walk us through that.
Sure, yes. So I was a paralegal working in the legal industry for about 15 years. And I'm actually looking at diving into some legal operations consulting now with my doctorate. So, and I currently am doing some contractor temp work for legal positions.
How do you see these worlds intersect when it comes to you as an artist and also as an advocate?
Sure, so I think anytime you have a legal background, it can benefit anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like for instance, just having your work copyrighted is important.
Yeah, no, it really
so
is.
It's things like that. I feel like having a combination of legal with any realm you want to go into just makes it strong.
And now you mentioned earlier that your grandmother taught you how to paint, oil painting. Is that the only reason that you chose this medium in particular?
No, I think I just have always had a passion for artists and art, and just going to art museums is one of my favorite things to do. I feel like when you have an eye for certain things out in the world, as a painter, you kind of see things differently. When you look at light shining through a tree or the shade, you see how you would paint that. So you just kind of view the world a little different as a painter and an artist.
So now that you've launched Sarah Laverone Art, what's next for you? What are you working on now?
So, well, just hoping that this will excel and grow, but I'm also looking at hopefully getting maybe some research grants that surround my study for my doctoral work, which is digital artifacts around paintings.
And are you in any galleries yet?
I am not.
Not yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, I'm sure that will come to fruition. And for all information about you, where can people go to find more?
Sure, they can go to my website, which is www.saralaveroneart.com.
Perfect. Well, Dr. Sarah, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on all your wonderful work that you're doing, and I'm sure that we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
We're back in 2 minutes.